welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
Right to the air is Herbert. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Tight end motioning right. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Staying on the ground with Harris. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith.
And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Offense to the line for second down. From the gun, Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a short pickup to the 20. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Here's Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They start with 2nd and 6. Herbert throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. I'll try to run it with Harris. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he works this down to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of
Move
10.
the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
This is Harris on 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chargers driving for a score and a halftime lead. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
9 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the Raiders' 5-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running behind center with Harris. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Harris will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Trey Tucker to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Smith. On the right side, finds Bash. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. He's back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just 1 touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. He has all day back there. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call and take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's going to loft one deep to the left. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Back to the air, Herbert. On the screen, this is Harris. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. That one's napped by Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Los Angeles.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He finds McConkey. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. 1st and 10 from the 41. Draw play here, Hampton. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 37. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down, Chargers.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Running left is Harris. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Herbert back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers leading by 7. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They give now to Najee. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
And goal, Chargers.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Motioning left is Johnston. They're going to pass it here. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Loss of a yard.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Dicker connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Cameron Dicker to kick
Dicker
off
all
for the
lined up and
Chargers.
ready to boot it away. Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Raiders take over
The
1st
Vegas
and
offense
10.
getting set for another drive now.
24-yard
And
line.
coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Complete to Trey Tucker. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up
We've
3rd
learned
down.
how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st down.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved.